HASTA LUEGO, John, beaten as a short price favourite on debut. What was your take on what happened with him that day?
Well, he certainly showed his inexperience of racing, and that affected him a fair bit. We go back again after he's had a trial and see if he can behave himself a little bit better. He just seemed to get lost down the straight and in the field. He's very field shy with the other horses, so we'll look for improvement on that.
Being field shy, is barrier one potentially a disadvantage for him then?
Yeah, it could be. The big horse is not always comfortable on the inside anyway. You know, he's a pretty large horse, so normally they need a bit of room. But that's where he is, and it's probably he'll benefit some experience of the first start, and then again in this race he'll also should learn a bit more also.
Has he shown you improvements in the morning since that first start, John?
No, nothing seems to have changed. He's always been stable. He's always seems to be the same. Just mentally on race day would be where we'd look for improvement. On the actual day of the race, he'll show us whether he's taken a step forward or not.
Is the raw ability there though?
Yes, he has some ability. He's not a particularly smart horse, but he has enough ability maybe to win a race.
Umberto, fabulous 8. You've ridden him in all 3 starts. Placed the first 2. What happened with him last time?
Well, last time the horse was very disappointed. It was the first time he was going around the bend. He travelled pretty good in the first part of the race, and in the straight I was just a bit unlucky to find the room just at the top of the straight. But even 300-400 meter mark, when I got the chance to improve, he didn't kick as I was expecting.
He's had a couple of months since then. You've ridden him since then. How is he?
Look, he's very ordinary in his track work. Is he going well? The field is not the strongest one. The draw is a bit awkward. Obviously, his horse deserves a draw inside. But yeah, let's see what can happen.
What about his trial? Just a week or so ago.
Well, we give him 2 months rest. He's back in business after 2 months. His trials they've been quite good. I mean, he's fit enough for the race.
You mentioned before with that last start run, it was around the bend. Do you have any concerns about him handling 1200?
No, I don't think so. His horse can handle the 1200. He's just a bit nervous. He can be keen. He can pull. So I don't know what's going to be the strategy, but I'll try to set him down to take the best of him.
E-Star, Umberto, bit of an against the odds win last time.
Oh yeah, it was a very good winner. I was happy with his previous start when Alexis ride him down to 1200. I see the horse try wild all the way, and I was asking for the ride, so it was a good call. And the horse is still in good form, so I think he still can run well.
Have you been happy with his work then?
Yeah, I'm very happy. So even the fact that we step up on the 1400, I think is going to help him a lot. He's a horse, then he has to be ridden quiet. He has a nice turn of foot. He's a nice little horse, so I'm very happy with him.
He's still only a 3-year-old. How much more natural improvement is there, do you think?
Look, like I say, he was a bit nervous at the beginning of the season. We work him with the hood on a couple of times. He's very nice. He's improving. So probably after this Sunday, if he's going to win again, we can see more from him.
Champions Way, John. 3 from 3. Big raps on him from the outside. What about from the inside? What's your opinion of him?
Yeah, he's done nothing wrong. He's certainly a very smart horse, and he learnt to race pretty quickly. He looks like he does everything correctly. So I'm sure he'll have a very bright future.
Any concerns, the fact that he's got the big weight and the wide draw come Sunday?
Well, yeah, everything's a concern. I mean, all those things creep into the equation as to whether he can win or not, but we have to deal with it every day. So big weight, wide gate, that's a good horse's task, and he's a good horse, so maybe he can do it again.
Alfred, you ride King OPIE on Sunday. He's won 4 times this season. He's been in great form. This was a nice ride for your first day?
Yeah, he's a pretty quiet horse and then easier to control. And then, as you said, he's in great order. And then plus 10 pounds less, so carry 107. The draw is not too bad in the middle, which is I expected. better than drawing wide, so should be a good chance.
This is your first day of race riding coming up in Hong Kong. You've had experience in New Zealand and Australia as part of your training. Just tell us a bit about your experience prior to coming back here.
Actually, I learned a lot the basic riding skills, and then if I without those, I probably couldn't make it back to Hong Kong here today. And I'm very grateful that I've been sent to overseas and let me learn a lot about horse riding, so I'm quite happy with it.
I believe you used to be interested in sailing. How did the interest in horse racing and becoming a jockey come about, Alfred?
Because I like sport, and then I don't like sit in the office, so I would rather just doing some sport and with my career, so better than sit in the office. Yeah.
You've got 6 rides for your first day of race riding on Sunday. Are you confident you can win a race on your first day?
I'm just normal, like face it normally. Just don't give myself too much pressure, otherwise I probably will mess it. So just normal.
Are you nervous at all ahead of the big day?
Nervous, a little bit nervous is good, but not too much. Yeah, so it's good.